7.5 và 8.0 IELTS giải đề thi quý 3 2023 chủ đề Free Time. Xem hết video để ôn tập cùng chúng mình nhé.
Part 2. Describe an activity you enjoyed in your free time when you were young.
Since I entered high school, I have appreciated the precious time of recreation I have got by myself away from the hectic school assignments. Due to this important meaning, I only enjoyed this one activity that allowed me to recharge energy, napping. As a student, I had to pull an all-nighter to finish deadlines. Therefore, severe sleep deprivation was inevitable. I am also caffeine intolerant, so drinks such as tea, coffee have to be avoided. The only option left to remain awake at night was to have a good nap after lunch. To make this relaxing habit as comfortable as possible, I had to sleep alone in my own bed in the quiet and dim light surroundings. And here's my personal tip. Try to stay away from electronic devices like phones, laptops once you get into bed to make sure you fall asleep better, not to mention the benefit of skipping unnecessary notifications that may keep you occupied longer. Personally, sleeping or napping still has been the easiest activity for me to relax, although I used to neglect it when I was a small kid. And I believe, as insignificant as people may perceive this activity, the older you get and the harder you work, the more valuable you will find those small rests in your daily working day.
Which activities do young people usually do these days? Are there any differences compared to the past?
Well, I believe that these days people are involved in a myriad of activities, such as shopping or watching movies, or oftentimes using social media. And in comparison with the past, in today's society, I think that young people are often, they are leaning towards digitally driven pastimes more than before. So, for example, they often surf the internet and basically maybe play games or do social media, surf the internet on their mobile phones.
Why is going out for dinner with friends an effective way to relax?
Well, I would say that going out for dinner with friends is a great recreational activity. And it is an opportunity for social bonding. And it has this convivial atmosphere. And it really fosters connections as well as deep conversations among people.
Do people need break time at schools or at the workplace?
Well, of course, break time is undeniably essential in the workplace as well as school. Because I believe that it allows people to wind down and alleviate mental fatigues so that they can work more effectively in the long run.
Do you think people these days have more or less break time?
In my opinion, it depends on various factors as well as the nature of people's professions. So for example, in the technology or IT industry, people may have more flexible and they can manage their break times more easily as they often work remotely and they can often choose to work in a hybrid environment. In the healthcare industry, it is often more difficult for professionals in that industry to actually have any control over their break time due to the critical nature of the profession.